Welcome back to Sage and Stone Homestead. My name is Heather, taking video of the snow that has actually stuck around for about a week at this point. Snow and ice. It's not usual that snow sticks for this long around here, but tomorrow I think the high is 44, so it won't stick around for long. Happy to report no losses or any kind of adverse effects from the storm. I know you guys are ready to go outside, aren't you? Unfortunately, I know that when all the snow and ice melts, we will have entered mud season. Not looking forward to that. But it is what it is, huh, Marge? Yeah, I'm coming to milk, but I let Molly and her baby out, and I want to see how he's doing. You see him over by Tizzy? Excuse me. Yes, Molly, I know. She's still very talkative. What is he doing? He's getting along great with the herd. Hey. Yeah, she's such a protective mama. Here he is. I haven't had a lot of time to sit with him and really socialize him super well. Like, whoops! I have sat with him a few times and he does come up to me for scratches, but Molly is such a protective mother. She doesn't let him sit in my lap for very long. We'll see if she does what she's been doing. Okay. Yeah. What a good baby. He's such a good baby. She's literally been pushing him out of my lap. You're so rude. Look at her. He's okay, Molly. Well. I think he's liking being out with the herd. Lots of room to run. Hey, Felicity, how's it going, girl? You can see he is doing a pretty good job keeping her drained. I am going to bring her up on the milk stand anyway. Whoa. That little boy's giving you a run for your money, isn't he, Mama? Meanwhile, this is bad news. This is elastic. Oh, she just pulls back enough. It's gonna whip me right in the face. Let's not say we did. Good girl, Felicity. A lot of times when I put a doe back out with the herd after being away for a little while, there can be a lot of headbutting and fighting, but Molly really hasn't experienced that. It's been a good thing. She's able to eat over here at the feeder with no problem. Her baby seems to be accepted, no problem. It's all good news. I just want him to be a friendly dude, Mama. I just want him to be a friendly dude, okay? Is that all right with you? You would think, but no. She has not wanted one bit of help raising him, birthing him or raising him. Look at her. You're so mean. You just want to pet him. Smells kind of skunky out here this morning, and it didn't just an hour ago. This here is our new puppy Nugget. He is the reason that I haven't been spending as much time as I like to with the new baby goat, but it doesn't seem to be bothering him any. He is in a herd full of goats that are human-friendly goats, and so when I come in the barn, nobody is scattering, and so he's doing really great. But Nugget is adjusting well. We're finding our rhythm. This is the 4th day that we've had him. So I've got bread rising, I have the coffee cake in the oven, and we're about to start our morning routine with him. Yes, you're okay. The rabbits are a little bit scared of him, and their reaction makes him a little bit scared of the rabbits. You see the goats? I gotta get the rabbits all watered. There we go. I gotta do the rabbits. I think it was 30 when we woke up this morning, which kind of feels like a heat wave. It's pretty good. We're gonna have one more kind of cool day, and then it looks like we're back to our normal scheduled winter weather. Oh, the skunky smell is worse back here. It's funny, I was intentionally looking at the footprints in the snow in the last little while, and I hadn't noticed anything like that, but there's clearly a skunk around. Good morning, Chloe. Frothing at the mouth. You ready? What do you think, Mooch? What do you think of him? Ready to do the chickens and then you can have your breakfast? Come on. Good boy. Oh, you followed me in here. Good boy. All right. Making progress. No. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Where'd that baby go? Where'd he go? Oh, he's right under my feet. So far. It's still early. So this is a pretty good picture of how Buster is tolerating the puppy. He's doing really well. Really, it's like he could take it or leave it, and it's a good thing. He's not like amping the puppy up. Actually, a couple times Buster has corrected little Nugget and his puppy shenanigans, and it's been good. Come here, Buster. Are you a good boy? So yeah, I'm a good boy. Yes. And this is not for you. I still love you. You know that, right? Yeah, oh look. Lemon balm peeking through. A couple days of warm didn't really melt a lot off over here. It's gonna be cold for another couple days and then it looks like we're smooth sailing. At least I hope. You know, I'm actually not mad about this cold dip that we had and the fact that it lasted so long. Really, I was more worried that our fall and winter was going to be warm because one of the major problems that I deal with in the summertime in the garden is bug pressure. And cold winters like this, even if your cold winter only lasts like 7 or 10 days, this kind of consistent freeze will kill off a lot of bugs. Not all of them, but in years past, I have noticed when we've had a deep freeze, we've had a pretty good garden year. Hey bunnies. This was not supposed to be the permanent setup for these grow out rabbits. They just sort of got put in here before the freeze, and then we left them here because I think we're going to process them this weekend, so there's really no sense in moving them back and forth, but definitely time to empty out this tray. Really should do this more often, especially when there's this many bodies in here. All of this has a home in the garden as well. It's just going to be easier for us to deal with it when there's not ice and snow on the ground. It's garden gold right there. So excited that we have this resource. The thing with this particular space too is that we are still developing the floor in here. When we originally built this rabbitry, this just extended out into basically our yard that we had. That was part of the goat pasture, and then we cut the goats off of this area, and it was part of our yard for a little while. And our area is very muddy and very mucky a lot of the year. When it's not the growing season, we have very muddy soil. And so I didn't want that muddy soil to carry through in here. Really, in order for our animals to keep dry space, we do have to build up our barn spaces a little bit. And we laid down an entire pallet's worth of pine pellet bedding, and that fluffed out and soaked things up and really helped give us this good foundation layer. But as the snow melts and as we warm up, but the grasses aren't quite growing yet, that is when we're really going to be able to test out if we need to build more soil up in here. This manure combined with hay and the shavings, it eventually breaks down into soil. So this looks a mess right now. It's got a space in the garden, but also some of it could be used to build up the floor in here to a point where it's not going to be muddy and wet in here during our muddy and wet season. You loving that, hey girl? I actually did not rebreed a lot of the rabbits. I need to do that. I've been real focused on the puppy. These guys are getting big enough for butchering pretty soon too. I might take them out a little bit longer than the other rabbits. These ones are out of sausage. She's a slower grower, but a lot prettier. These guys are either full-blood Californians or Californian mixes, and they are bigger. And they really pound through the pellets, don't you, dude? Yep. How's Favy doing? Your Favy house is still kind of stuck in the snow, and then it's going to be muddy. So we'll see. We do have some higher ground spots where we can put the rabbits that are in tractors. Good morning. I noticed on barn cam that my girls were out of hay. Aw. How's little Toddy doing, Molly? One of our channel members named this little guy. I wanted him to have a name that was warm and cozy because he was born in the cold. So his barn name right now is Hot Toddy. And your name is Frenzy. How are you doing? I didn't bring the cookies, not yet. Hi, girl. I got a picture on the barn cam the other day of Frenzy still nursing off of Christine, her grandma. Frenzy is due to kid in less than a month and she's still nursing. I don't know how long she's gonna keep it up, but my goodness, that is a record for us, I think. These guys are obsessed with animal crackers and I didn't bring them. I'm gonna bring you some hay though. There you go. Good girls. Got their hay. They're loving the hay despite having the free choice alfalfa pellets. Could you guys use a top off of those too? Yeah. They've been burning through the hay and the pellets faster than they had been. But this is the time of year where I could expect that. Lots of them are very heavily pregnant too, so their nutrition needs go up a lot towards the end. Wow. If you guys had horns, it would be a mess in here, huh? Okay, gal. You want some alfalfa pellets? Okay. I'll get them. Hi, Tony. How you doing? Say I'm a friendly boy. Yes, he is. And you're a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Can't come in there. The goats don't want you in there. Oof. Freeze Miser over here is doing its thing. The bucket's getting buried. The girls have been wasting hay. As you can see, the barn really needs a serious clean out. Now that I've been using that Freeze Miser hose attachment for a little while, I can say that I do like it in certain situations. You can see that it was overflowing some water into the ground. I really still can't figure out where the water is going. It's not pooling up anywhere that I can physically see, but there's a lot of goats in here, and so I imagine it doesn't leak over very often before someone is drinking it down. For us, that's working really well in this situation because they have a constant supply of fresh liquid water. Super important, obviously. And it's less that I have to worry about managing when it's super cold. See, Toddy's so good. We've been focusing on the puppy, but little Toddy, he's doing great. Oh, what a good boy. Molly, are you still jealous? Yeah. She's like, listen, woman, this is my baby. Yeah. This vlog is a short one compared to my normal end of week vlogs. I've been spending a lot of time and attention on the new puppy. And as we settle in, things will smooth out. We'll get into the regular rhythm of things. We are going to be filling beds and putting out plant starts into the greenhouse soon because it is February. I'm very pumped for this garden season. And look at that udder. Oh man, that just caught my eye. Lil Miss has one baby in there. It's probably a single buckling. She's due on the 11th. But her udder already looks like an improvement on her mom, who is Tori. Tori doesn't have a lot of medial, which is that center ligament that holds the udder up. It looks like Lil Miss has a really nice medial and some height there. They'll get more filling out of the udder height as they actually kid and start milking. But she looks real good. So do you. A little bit more fuzzy. So yeah, we're thinking about the garden. We're obsessing over the brand new udder bumps. All is well. If you missed the video where cute little Toddy was born, I'll put that up here. I'll see you guys again soon.